Today we're finding stuff to sell on Amazon. We're gonna research together, we're gonna source together, and I'm gonna show you what I'm looking for when I'm picking product up. So let's go. So before I come into a store, I make a plan. I rarely just come in and wander, although there's a lot of clearance out right now. So it is, and they're just putting out a new season, new holiday. So it's not a terrible idea to come out and see like what's the new product coming out, what's the clearance. But as far as like intentional shopping, it is better to have a plan than just wander so you know exactly what you're picking up. The two main ways you could start your research would be at a computer and just seeing what Walmart.com has, what they have in store. I prefer to look at what's available to me locally. I feel like that's way more satisfying when I'm doing research. I think that's the big issue with lead list, is that you have these products that might be good, but then you can never find them. So just starting with what's available to me, what looks good, cross-referencing that to Amazon, Keepa, and any other platform you use to research, then making a list and coming in and buying. The other thing you could do would be to come in and take pictures. This is how I started selling on Amazon, because I was shopping with kids. So I had a cart full of groceries. I was already in the grocery aisle. And when I saw something caught my eye, something on sale, something limited edition, if it's for Easter, I would just take a bunch of pictures. Then when I got home and it wasn't so clustered and crazy with kids, I could just make a better mindful decision. I would say the best thing you could do is make educated choices. And a lot of times that doesn't happen just on a phone standing there. And I know there's a lot of gray area here. Sometimes you find a good sale and you just have to make a split-second decision. But for the majority of your Amazon purchases and reselling, buying, you need to make good decisions, which takes sitting down at a computer, looking at Keepa, and then deciding. Okay.
So here we have some clearance.
So there's a ton of Walmart clearance out, and the only thing I would say is you have to watch out for two things. One is that expiration dates, because sometimes, especially topicals, will get clearance out right before they're going to expire. Also, you need to make sure you're getting new product and not something that was returned back to the store. The other thing is a lot of these products might get tanked because they're clearance at every Walmart. This happens a lot more in toys. They clearance out like a whole like brand, or I don't know what's the right name, type of toy, and it's clearance out everywhere. So you have to make sure that you're buying something that you're either selling really fast or you understand that the price is going to dip. The other thing is that some of these brands do not want their products on Amazon. So just again, doing research to make sure you don't see the brand already on Amazon, to make sure that you're doing your due diligence with research. So this Eagle Claw caught my eye. It is $5, it was $22. They have some great, this is probably the best markdown item. As far as selling on Walmart, you cannot list Walmart specific brands on Walmart. You cannot resell Walmart's products. It's totally restricted. So I think this is a Walmart brand. So if I thought this looked like a good flip, which I'm gonna buy it just for at least us, what I'll do is either one, take a picture. This is a product that if I was gonna buy, I would wanna make a quick decision, because this is such a good markdown that I don't think it's gonna be sitting here long. So let's go to the phone. Okay, so we're gonna try to scan it, which doesn't always work. And honestly, I don't like scanning grocery products specific, because a lot of times you want to sell bundles to make it worth it, especially if you're merchant fulfilling orders. And when you scan, you're just seeing that one pack, so it doesn't really tell you the full picture. But I did just scan this. If it doesn't scan, it doesn't mean it's not on Amazon. It means you need to actually look it up in the browser. But it was on Amazon. It is $35. If I was here sitting in a store, like I got to make a split-second decision, I would see who's selling it, just to make sure I'm not seeing the brand Eagle Claw on the listing. There's only 8 sellers, so low competition. What's also very important is the rank, which is going to tell me how fast this product is going to move. And it is 979,000. So that's high. This is the sports and outdoor category, so different categories have a different quantity of products. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look this up in the browser and see if there's a better listing, because sometimes there's multiple listings and duplicate listings just don't do as well in the search. So that's step 2. Okay, so this was the only product that I found. I could also look at this on Walmart, but as far as Amazon, that rank is a little too high for me. This product is going to be sitting too long, and so I am going to buy this for my kids, but not to sell on Amazon today. The other thing that is a good spot to start in a store is what is selling, what are people shopping for now? And this actually reminds me, somebody asked me the other day, how do you know what to look for in a store? And my son was with me and he's like, listen. And he told him this whole story. He was like, you need to be sourcing what people are shopping. So Ireland could tell you the absolute truth. Right now we're coming up to Easter, we're coming up to summer, so go to that section in a store, and that is a great place. I personally do not like standing in the aisles to do research. I get overwhelmed and there's just too much there, and honestly I just like a desktop, you know. But coming through the seasonal pools, gardening, taking pictures, and going home, the thing you probably need to be thinking about too is that some of that is going to be hazmat, especially around gardening. So you have to be approved in hazmat to send that in FBA. And then there are special regulations to ship hazmat merchant. So 2 notes there, but let's keep shopping. Ooh, and Latin. This stuff is good. Oh, it's not. It's Aquation. Have you ever found 25-cent clearance products here?
No.
I don't know if I have. It's a first.
Whoa.
Look, 50-cent vitamins.
Vitamins? Are they gummy? No.
St. John wort. Cheap. Wow. $1 Africa's Best. Some really good clearance stuff here.
Yeah.
Jeez. I've been watching this tape. Maybe she'll mark it down. I want to go back and look at all that stuff. Crazy.
Wow.
I bet some of this stuff is really good. I'll have to come back through here in a second. Before we end our shopping trip, the seasonal upcoming holiday section is it, right? This is an RA retail arbitrage dream here, and I just want to remind you, Small and Light is a fantastic program for a lot of this stuff. If you're not familiar with Small and Light, the fees are reduced, so you're going to keep more money. There's a lot of benefit, and a lot of this stuff applies. Twizzlers bunnies? That's cute. That looks new.
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that either. So one thing is that this stuff is available everywhere. So there could be possibly tanking. So sometimes it is a wait and see that some of this sells really fast, and then you can start picking up merchant orders, and some of it is you send it in, hope for the best, and it does tank. There's not a lot you can do about it, but especially the newer products can sometimes do better, especially if they get picked up on TikTok, you know. This is new though. Have you seen this before?
No. That's cute.
Pickles.
You love pickles.
Mac and cheese, that is so cute. Also, some of this stuff does not have a listing yet on Amazon. So there is it's like you find a product and you have an answer, and then sometimes you have 3 more questions.
Do you do more FBA or FBM with seasonal holiday?
For seasons, I try to push in as much FBA early, and then I pick up merchant, what just seems to be doing well, and you can't get it to a warehouse in time, so we start moving at merchant. So you can just, if you're new, you can sell FBA and merchant on the same listing. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff we're pushing in Easter this week, for the next couple weeks, and then once it seems like it may not get checked in, we will start merchant fulfilling orders.
Do you buy out a new product off the bat, or do you get a few at a time and start out with that?
That's a good question. I think if you're FBAing product, you kind of have to jump in, and I think there is that line, what you feel comfortable doing. So don't buy more than what you're comfortable selling, but it's hard to test with holidays because you really only get one shot. So I think that's where you're like, I'm gonna do my best, make educated choices, and you're not gonna win them all, for sure. Zachary's is a huge IP issue. They will come after you, so beware. These did really well last year, Zachary's.
They're yummy.
But, oh, I think I told you that, but then a bunch of people got IPs, like they sent them, what was it, without purchasing, suspected fakes or something.
Oh.
Like they were mean about it.
Wow.
Not just, hey, really mean. Do you like Peeps?
Yes, I love Peeps.
Are you serious? That
Yes.
really surprises me.
I know. I don't like junk food, but
I feel like, is Dr. Pepper a new, I saw Dr. Pepper cotton candy too.
ew.
I have sold Dr. Pepper beans on Amazon. Yeah, isn't that kind of
Did
weird?
you try them?
No, I actually just gave a can to my brother because I found a can the other day. I actually like Peeps too. You know what I think? I think they should be like a Peeps coffee. You know, like you put a Peeps on top of a hot coffee to melt?
Oh my gosh, cute. Genius. If all of the previous holiday stuff is on clearance, will you buy anything?
That's a good point. So Valentine's Day is 50% off today. And there are some really good flips here, but what would that look like? It would look like limited edition candy, usually. So there's like sweet tarts that are Friends, like the show Friends. I'm trying to think of it. For Easter, it's Cadbury eggs, right? But I can't think of a Valentine's specific candy. But you kind of have to do a little bit of extra research because obviously it's not going to be Reese's or Hershey's, like candy that's just there. It's going to be something that's very specific to a holiday. That's the stuff I would pick up. Also, I know people who pick up for the next holiday and they store it. I don't do a lot of that. I don't like to wrap up my money for that long unless it's super cheap. I have gotten stuff like 90%. Also, it just takes up space. So people want to shop around us now, so we're gonna keep walking. Okay, and lastly, let's talk about the Small and Light program because these holidays like Easter have some great products that would qualify for the Small and Light program. This is something that you enroll your products into, and it pertains to FBA products. So the highlight of this program is that the fees are less, so you end up making more, but there are some qualifications. The big two is that it has to be under $12 and under 3 pounds. There are some size restrictions as well, and not everything can be enrolled into the program. adult products, hazmat products, and even some meltables. All meltables. So there are some things, but this program is super, super easy to get your products into. It's something that I tend to forget about, but it's a great way just to keep extra money in your pocket. So maybe the best way to find more about this program and see what products ASINs can be enrolled is just to go into your Seller Central account, go to the search bar and push small and light, and then the information will pop up on the side as well as a link to quick enroll. It's super easy, tells you in seconds, and then it's in there and you're saving more money. Win, win, win. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was fun. Thank you for liking and subscribing, sharing with your friends. Until next time, bye. Let's go down a little bit more.
Okay.
No, down here. Okay. People are gonna think we're stealing stuff at some point.
So many people. What are they doing here?
Should I have this in here?
It's up to you.
This cart?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm not emotionally prepared. Okay. Wake up. I'm ready. Okay. Let me think about this. I'm so nervous. Okay.
How do you make a plan?
I'm trying not to be nervous. Okay, they're leaving. They're not leaving. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know. The other thing you can start looking, let me step that over. Okay. Brandon for Valentine's Day got me scripture chocolates.
He told me. That is so
and it's King James
funny.
version.
That is so funny.
It's like, thou shalt love the Lord your God. I'll pretend I'm scanning some more so you have some.
Okay.
Yes. They're leaving now. Okay. I think we're it down here.
Okay.
Okay.